Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here, it really is.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I'm going to highlight somebody with special talents, maybe a special mentality, and it's this guy, Emi Martinez. As a goalkeeper, he is just a big presence. He's a big strength in the team, and we know he has a reputation for gamesmanship. He has a reputation of trying to get in the heads of his opponents, and it all comes with a lovely personality and a different character, and it's good to see.
Real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here, and he has kept it out somehow.
Bellingham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And that should get the job done. Olise. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Bellingham surely had to know he had the support to his right, and if he didn't...
Tries a shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Can he latch on to this? That's a good ball. Not a bad start to the game, a chance at either end already. Now there's a fine ball. Goes down, but nothing given. Palmer. Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, great leap! Cleared without hesitation. Still goalless. And here's Vinicius Junior. And he's there to retrieve it. And here's Vinicius Junior. Rice. Now, who's going to be first to this? Pedri. Oh, they can break here. That's a good run down the left. Saliba makes the interception.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, such a clever touch. And he's gone back. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Haaland. Knocks it into space. Well, that's very disappointing, it has to be said. A long ball by the goalkeeper. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Vinicius Junior. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Vinicius Junior clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Aimed at the far side. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. So much time and space here. Palmer carries the ball down the right. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mbappe charging forward, the ball at his feet. Olise proves too strong. Now it's Mbappe. Pedri. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Chouameni. Bellingham.
Spain are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
And he's great chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. It's Vinicius Junior. Mendes, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Looking to play him in. And the shot! And he's done it! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all...
And the referee says that is that for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
And now, to all members of
the back on the first 45 minutes.
Vietnam really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Vietnam leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. So the action resumes. Vietnam currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Now it's Mbappe. Passing nice and neat. Palmer.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. That was well played, well stopped. Spain really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
That's a little off target. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's managed to get free. Tries to pass it through. He's in a great position here. Right, so he's having a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Good ball, good take. And he's there to get it away. Saliba just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Chouameni. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Saliba gets over and intercepts. Mbappe being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down there.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Spain do have a chance to counter here. He's got away. Shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution on the field.
Corner number 2 then.
Erling Haaland. Number 6, Mbappe. Number 10, Bellingham. Number 22, Pedri.
Keeper's dealt with that.
Number 8, Olise. Coming on the field.
That's tidy.
Number 20, Ferran Torres.
And it's Valverde.
Number 18,
Oh, that was vital.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Dembele
Number
gets it
5,
clear.
Danny Olmo.
Wan-Bissaka.
Number
Can he get on the end of
13,
this?
John Evans. Number 19, Dembele. Substitution. Substitution in progress.
Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, it's Dembele. It's Dembele! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Yamal. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need
Shapes to shoot! And again!
Substitution on the field. Number
Vietnam
9
have their second corner now.
Mendes. Coming on to replace him is
Dembele
number 3,
plays it short.
Shaw.
Danny Olmo is onto this. And now they can spring out of defence. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And he welcomes it in. Van Dijk can clear it away.
keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Valverde. Lukaku makes a dash for it. Now it's Ferran Torres. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's a cute ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Deftly away. That's a lovely, neat pass. Dembele running with intent. And this is shot at goal! And no mistake. There seemed no way back, but they are level. Simplicity itself.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, now they've saved themselves. You can really sense a change in the whole atmosphere here. It's going to be pretty manic from now to the final whistle.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ferran Torres.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
There will be 3
It's a good
minutes
ball out
added
wide.
time.
And he's quick to return it. Nicely aimed pass. Yamal.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Valverde. Valverde. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. The ball has bounced loose now. Well seen, saw that coming. Still nothing in it, and we will be back for 30 more minutes. So, that was the second half.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So, no winner at full time. We will be going the distance.
Please take this opportunity to pay a visit to our official store where memorabilia from today's match are now available.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
Stone test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time.
Substitutions taking place.
Vietnam pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Van Dijk gets it away. Dembele.
This is the time you need that pace.
And this is Ronaldo. Oh, he's bustling through here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He's found a way through. Dembele threads one in. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, Ferran Torres! And he can thump it away. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Dembele. And it's Valverde. And he's picked out the run. Oh, super ball. There's the shot! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And Yamal. And it's Tchouaméni. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Dani Olmo.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Lukaku. Dembele. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
It's the sort of situation...
So just 15 minutes still to come.
Please be made aware that smoking is only
Neither side
permitted in
able to
designated
conjure up a
areas
telling
within these
moment,
grounds.
and we are where we are. This is the last chance to win it.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout.
He's had it taken off him. Vietnam are looking to break at pace. Dani Olmo. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Yamal. João Neves. Dani Olmo. Now it's Ferran Torres. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Oh, nicely intercepted. Nice looking ball. Pass somewhat off target. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he can thump it away. Dembele. That has been cut short. Martinez
Comes out and deals with it.
and the pass is intercepted.
Tries to get it clear.
Oh, he's been caught napping.
That's it, there is no more. It is going to penalties.
90 minutes and then another 30, and Jim, here we are.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
So it all comes down to this, the ultimate test of mettle and mentality from the spot.
Cristiano Ronaldo is over the first kick.
1-0.
That's the example they will want to follow.
Lukaku is the next to run the gauntlet.
Never looked in doubt, really.
So both teams on the board.
Dembele is the second man to step up for his team.
And he sticks it away.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Ferran Torres is second man up.
Oh, he's managed to get it through the keeper.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, didn't change.
Ferran Torres is third in line.
It was well disguised, it gave no inkling as to where he was going on that.
We're on to number 3 here.
Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
This to double their advantage. Up by 2. Will that prove decisive?
Well, this is effectively a very welcome cushion, Peter. He just has to trust his instincts and pick the right spot.
Oh, he saved it! And that's done it!
Vietnam have come through in the most dramatic fashion, and the show goes on. The ultimate test of nerve and mettle, and they have made the grade.
So, Jim, quite a game, decided in the end, in the only way it could have been.
Vietnam probably deserved that on the overall balance of things, Peter. They always seemed more comfortable, more focused. They weren't fazed by the prospect of penalties. I would say a job well done.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and welcome
The
to
conditions
today's
contributing
match.
to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things already rolling. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture? And the shot! Goal! Spain! And that's got him off to a flyer!
The perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got...
Takes a shot! And he's following up!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Tutu. Now it's Bellingham. He's Bellingham! Nicely aimed pass. And here's the chance to counter. This looks promising. Looking to play him in. Oh, look at the space here. And he's gone looking for safety. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Now it's Tutu. He might be... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Vinicius Junior really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Saliba gets it away. Oh, that's neat. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Now it's Neves. He's shifting through the gears here. Opts to play it back.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, good-looking ball. Thuram is onto it in a flash. Chouameni. And here's Mbappe. Played back. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Vietnam clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Thuram proves just a little bit too strong. Bellingham did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's going to have his name taken. And it's hoisted clear. Could go all the way here. And here's Mbappe. Chouameni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Nuno Mendes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Spain are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. And that is masterful defending. João Neves could move up a gear here. And Mendes. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's very neat. Chance, surely! And that's a good finish. They have come roaring back.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. João Neves is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That's put paid to the danger. Wan-Bissaka. It's Thuram. Haaland. Oh, super find. Oh, that was vital. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Vietnam clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Quality ball. And it's Neves. Pinches it off him. Chouameni.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Thuram. Played out to the left flank. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Mbappe. Delivery from Mbappe. Oh, Vinicius Junior! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. The midway point of the game.
Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch, with chances created at either end. But it has to be said, neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. And we are back underway. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He won't be happy with that one. Rice. Van Dijk makes the interception. Wan-Bissaka looks to the other side. Koundé. And it's Chouameni. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And here's Thuram. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now this could be a chance for a shot! Goal! Spain! And they've got their lead back.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Number 6.
Spain
Mbappe.
with the lead.
Number 10. Bellingham.
Stood up well to him there.
Number 30.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this
Number
contest.
20,
Willing running on one
Ferran
side,
Torres.
dogged defence on the
Number
other.
23. Judas.
Oh, that's fabulous. Vietnam can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Almost an hour gone. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Walker. João Neves. Oh, just skips past his man. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, João Neves. Number 8, Olise. Coming on the field, number 22, Kadri. Number 14,
greatly!
Vinicius Junior.
He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target. Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
Inviting looking ball, that. Pedri. Shot for decent chance! And that's a tiny finish. Again, we are level. What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So again, we have parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Conte. Yildiz. Now it's Lukaku. Lukaku showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. No, he refuses to take the bait. He shifted it to the flank. Conte. Spain couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. It's a good ball out wide.
Vietnam really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And it's Dembele. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ferran Torres gets on his bike and on the move. And the finish! Good ball, good take. Dembele. Now it's Lukaku. And he's worked it through. He is through here. Dembele!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Now it's Palmer. That's a decent clearance. Šeško looking up. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Ndika has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off. Lovely bit of skill. Lovely, now then.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's picked his way through. Dembele, this is promising. Oh, he's been caught napping. Four added minutes on the board. Strokes it back. Palmer. Koundé. Now it's Palmer. Now the delivery. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Vietnam go in search of a late winner. Shaw venturing down the left. Very nicely done. In towards the back stick.
Oh, that's a cracker.
Nothing in it still. We move to extra time. So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So here we go then, extra time is coming up.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time for our special lottery. Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates.
Substitution on the field, number 15. Walker.
Stern test this
Coming
for
on
the
the field
endurance, for the
is
character of the
number
players as we
24,
head into extra time.
Upamecano. Substitution in progress.
Nicely weighted ball. Shaw with the cross. He's rising! Oh, he's done it! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And now he has two. Vietnam leading now.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Conte. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Shaw receives it in a wide position. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Great defending, strong and determined. That has been cut short.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's only too happy to take that back. That's a good foray he's making. Yildiz powering forward here. Sheshko! Oh, he's burst through! He chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Sheshko really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Yildiz is there, and he can get that clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And it is half-time in extra time.
A quick reminder to them.
Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat. And all of a sudden, things are looking pretty rosy. The teams then separated by just one significant moment. How telling will that be? The next 15 minutes will decide. The hostilities have already resumed. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Oh, not quite on the same wavelength. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And the counter is on. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior wins the duel this time. And it's made its way to him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's got away. Look at it, shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Spain really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Upamecano is there to clear. Can he finish? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And that's it. Vietnam have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure.
Hello, everybody. and
Šeško
please
voted
join me in
man of the
wishing a
match,
happy
and
winning
deservedly
anniversary
so.
for one of our fans.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action. Vinicius Junior gets into a good position. Now it's Tutu. Chance! Goal! Spain! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
I doubt very much that... Oh, shooting chance!
João Neves.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Haaland. Can he finish? And a neat finish. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Koundé has it in a wide position. Tchouaméni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Mbappe! It's off target and by quite a way.
Vietnam certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Van Dijk cuts it out. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. No, he just refused to budge, and he's got his way. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He is through here. Takes a shot. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's been shifted off it. Bellingham. That's good running with the ball. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And it's Rice. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Played out towards the right wing. Showing great feet there. And he's managed to get free. Now the delivery. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Thuram has found the net here, of course. And here's the chance to counter. Great vision. Now it's Thuram.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He's rising! No, not the best of headers. Van Dijk. Keeper's got good distance on that. It's a searching pass. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. No, that's been intercepted. And now the breakaway. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Now it's Olise.
gone for a throw-in.
Yamal. Rice. Vinicius Junior. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And it's Bellingham. That's where it came from. And he's cut it out. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Vietnam clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Saliba cuts out the pass. Vinicius Junior. And Koundé. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. Now it's Neves. He's having a shot! That's another chance! Bellingham is flagged offside. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Thuram, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he refuses to take the bait. And here's Vinicius Junior. Yamal. Koundé wants to run onto this.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Kyle Walker. Olise. Now it's Haaland. Aims beyond the defence. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And the referee has blown for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. And we are up to the break.
Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And so we're off again. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
And it's Rice. And here's Thuram. Mbappe. Good read, needed to be. Chouameni. And it's Neves. So what can they make of this? Now this could be a chance. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Rice, well seen, saw that coming. Olise charging forward, the ball at his feet. He's found a way through. Bellingham. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Spain needed that, they really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And the finish! Goal, Spain! And they get themselves themselves in front!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 6.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Coming on the field.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Number 22.
Now that's well seen too.
Number 23.
Olise.
Substitution in
And
progress.
that has left him in a heap. Olise cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Now it's Ferran Torres. He shifted it to the flank. Vietnam perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, you can only assume that the manager...
Shapes to shoot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yildiz clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution on the field.
Corner number 2 then.
Nuno Mendes. Number 8. Olise. Coming on the field. Number 3. Shaw.
Vietnam
Number
has the chance to
19,
go the other way.
Dembele.
Yildiz. Yildiz. Good play for Dembele. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ferran Torres being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's well spotted. Just about up to 75 minutes. Lukaku, that's going wide left. Conte, nicely shaped ball.
Spain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Real chance! And that really should have been that.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Corner number 3 coming up. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's found a way through. Look at the spin, a chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? And he's quick to get rid. Vietnam very much running into the last chance saloon.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Over to the right flank, and he welcomes it in.
Vietnam really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Now it's Yildiz. He's in a great position here. That's very neat. Koundé.
Two added minutes.
And it's
has been
Wan-Bissaka.
indicated.
And it's Dembele. And Wan-Bissaka. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And it's Van Dijk. And that's that. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Vietnam never really got into this game. I think conceding early as they did seemed to completely undermine whatever had been put in place before they left that dressing room, and they just didn't readjust to it at all.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary. Rice! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Haaland receives it in a good position here. Takes a shot! It's bounced back off the post. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. A nicely aimed pass. Yamal. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. John, surely! Goal! Spain! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
So, a breakthrough already. Pedri. And he was alert to it. And he can thump it away. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, well played, well played. And now the breakaway. Bellingham. Can he get away here? Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chouameni.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Mbappe is onto this. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Turns back here, probably the best option. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Vietnam are behind here, despite their domination of possession. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Mbappe! He's shifting through the... Mbappe! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Bellingham.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Vietnam are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Vinicius
Such
Junior.
good technique.
Oh, tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Great defending, strong and determined. He is just caressing the ball. Mendes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Olise. That's a good run he's making there. That's a little off target. Mbappe. Now it's Thuram. Now it's Mbappe.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, it's come loose. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe! Brilliantly cut out. Shoots! It's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect.
Oh. And the finish! Oh, special! That is a special goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! And they get themselves in front! Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And yes, it's him again. Spain leading now.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, good steal, he just read it. Chouameni. Driving forward. Oh, well measured. For Olise. Mbappe. Shapes to shoot! And it's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react.
That's the end of the first 45. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
So a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2. And we are back on the way. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Thuram. He's on it, can he? He's having a shot! Olise. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Threads one in. There's the shot! And that's a sharp finish! And the comeback is complete! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Mbappe did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Mbappe. Defending here is really tight. It's a really well-measured ball.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Erling Haaland. Number 6,
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Substitution.
And it's Dembele. Oh, sweet feet.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that's... Oh, shooting chance! And that's a good finish. It's level again. What a match we have.
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 8.
Spain drag themselves back again.
Number 22.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Number 23. Judas.
Dembele.
Number 19. Dembele.
Now it's Ferran Torres. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And he is going into that little black book. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Dembele. And this is Dembele. Decent chance! Goal, Spain! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Spain have their lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Šeško being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Chance! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Spain now in a position far more desirable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. Šeško really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That's an excellent interception. He's a shot. And a chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Well taken goal. He's had it taken off him. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Decent chance! That's another chance! Can he spark a counter here? João Neves powering forward here. Great vision. Van Dijk cuts out the pass.
The final 5 minutes. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Neves. Sheshko.
There's the shot! And that's a tiny finish! With so little time left, grandstand finish!
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Vietnam give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
And he's forced to go back. Palmer.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Ferran Torres. And the shot!
Cleared without hesitation. Stood up well to him there. João Neves.
Real chance!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Referee's given a throw. Dembele. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of
Hello,
a match that
everybody,
will
and
really
welcome
get the
to
juices
today's
flowing.
match.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So straight into the action. Walker deals with that comfortably. Now it's Mbappe. Yamal.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless you're very, very special. And he's the epitome of, if you're good enough, you're old enough.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him.
Bellingham.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Elise.
Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Pinches it off him. Koundé.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And no, that was never going to make it.
And it's Lukaku, looking to play him in.
Haaland chasing after it. Elise.
And the counter is on.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's really well cleared.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Steaming on goalwards.
Elise.
Well, they can break here.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe running with the ball. João Neves.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's found some great chance! It's in! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Vietnam are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Spain are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as...
And the finish! And yes, it's there! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Wonderful.
He's having a shot! And there's a goal! And again they hit the front! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Vietnam leading now. Aims beyond the defence. João Neves. Now it's Bellingham. Haaland. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Oh, easy pickings there. Elise. João Neves. Spread it left. He is just caressing the ball. Real chance here. Five minutes till the break.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And the through ball. It's a threatening ball.
Oh, great defending, that needed doing.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Now it's Mbappe. Played into space.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he was alert to it. João Neves has created one goal already. Mbappe, the pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time.
Is only permitted in designated
Either side holding
areas
back
within
here.
these
It
grounds.
has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Vietnam leading, but only just 2-1 the scoreline. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Here's Tchouaméni. And here's Vinicius Junior. Tchouaméni gets it clear. Mbappe.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he's got the beating of his man. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. And he's running through. And this is Lukaku. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Tchouaméni. Quality ball. Mbappe. This looks promising.
Vinicius Junior!
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Vinicius Junior is offering a wry smile there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Erling Haaland. Number 6, Mbappe. Number 13, João Neves. Number 10,
He's
Bellingham.
going for goal!
Number 8, Olise. Coming on the field, number 18, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 20, Ferran Torres. Number 22, Pedri. Number 23, Yudes. Number 12, Barcola. Substitution in progress.
Wan-Bissaka has it in a wide position. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Threads one in. Ferran Torres receives it in a good position here.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Pedri. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Good pressure, determined, intense. That's been slipped through. Can he finish? And he's stuck it away. It's level again. What a match we have.
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Substitution.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
He's having a good look here.
Well, I suppose from the opposition's viewpoint, this was to be avoided.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, what? It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's Pedri! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Yeah, I think he's a little annoyed with himself there, Peter, because he did pretty much everything right up to the end.
Valverde. Vietnam still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
That's destined for the flank. Barcola making good progress. Oh, nice touch. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Pedri.
That was lovely, that.
And he shoots! Oh, how's that for a goal? A finish right from the top draw. And they've got their lead back. And that really is so impressive. Saka! Well taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Quite a game this, all square again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And he's being shifted off it. He's in a great position here. Trying to hit the front line here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, we expected better, and so did he.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Barcola is wide and looking to get onto this.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now this could be a chance. Pedri. Ferran Torres.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And this is Dembele. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. They've played it short. Saka.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Chouameni, forced to go back. Shoots! Incredible! Just incredible!
Incredible! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it!
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question: how long is there left, including stoppages?
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Nicely weighted ball. Martinez clears. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Vietnam played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen right now for information.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, it's got to be said, Peter, it's a day to forget for the players at the heart of a defence who were just getting beaten way too easily on so many occasions. But I think the manager, too, has to take responsibility for his failure to stop the leaks.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.